So rolling down a hill in a tire or a piece of tubing, jumping off the hood, jumping on or off the hood of a moving car, and being pulled behind a truck with a tire are some examples of good ideas that you and your friends can have. It's not a bad thing to have stupid ideas, but it's not always the best idea to act them out. And my lesson is don't do stupid stuff. Last year, after the FFA banquet, a lot of the FFA kids were going over to Kyle Hinkle's house for a bonfire, but it started raining, so we just went into the machine shed and just hung out in there for a little bit. About 2 hours later, my cousin Dion brought in, I think it was a lead rope for her horse, and we were messing around with it and tying people up and just screwing around with it and being stupid. And then somebody had the awesome idea of slingshooting each other across in different people. So we did that for about half an hour, and then it was my turn to do it. And I went, and my foot caught on a rock, and I did kind of a flip in the gravel and hit my head like right about here on the back of the couch. It was like the corner of the couch that was in the middle of the machine shed. And I think I was unconscious for like 3 minutes. And then I woke up and I started laughing. And then I stood up and I couldn't put any pressure on my knee because it was like bleeding and filled with gravel and nasty. And so Kyle had to take me into his house and scrub at it with a gauze pad, and I almost passed out because of the pain. And then I had to go home because I didn't want to get blood everywhere because my jeans were all ripped and bloody and it was just really, really bad. So I went to the doctor the next day because I woke up and I still had a really bad headache. And Dr. Amber told me that I had a concussion, that I couldn't dance for, I think it was a week. And I was pretty upset. So when I got home, I realized that I hadn't taken the gauze off my knee yet. So I had to take it off, and I went to take the tape off, and the tape was stuck to my knee, so I ripped it off, and that hurt. And then I had to take the rest of the gauze off, and there wasn't any Neosporin on the gauze before it was put on my knee, so it was stuck to my knee. It was like scabbed over on my knee. So I soaked it for about a half an hour, and I had to cut little pieces off, and it hurt so bad. I ended up ripping about a quarter-sized piece of my skin off. So then, after that, I put Neosporin on it and kind of just sat on the couch for the rest of the day because I couldn't really move. But anyway, my lesson is don't do stupid stuff because it ends up with you getting hurt. And even though rolling down a hill in a tire or a tube seems really fun, and so does jumping on and off the hood of moving cars, or even being pulled behind a truck in a tire, those are really fun, but it's a really bad idea.
Okay, let's give her a hand.